Yo, people, welcome back to the YouTube channel. You already know what time it is. It's time for another video. Big up your damn selves and build. Make sure you smash up the likes every single damn time and subscribe if you are new. Chelsea 8, Noah 0. No way back for Noah. The ship has sank for the Ark. Yeah, over today. From the moment we saw really their first individual error, it was very clear that it was not going to be plain sailing for Noah's Ark this evening. I'm going to be making a lot of boat puns, so you're just going to have to put up with it, right? Listen, the only animal around here is the lion on our crest, on our chest, not anything on that Ark. I'm sorry, I have to stop. But it was an easy day out. 8-0 is exactly what it was. Could have been 10. I was looking for double figures. We couldn't quite get it, but it was a very easy performance. Everybody's in second gear, coasting. They never at any point had to accelerate in this game. Never had to put their foot down. We were riding a bike with stabilizers on it today. You know, we didn't even go with the two wheels. Didn't get to top speed. The lineup was very ambitious. Usually when Renato Vega is playing in that inverted left back role, which is what I thought it was initially before I got to the end of the team sheet, you usually see another midfielder in there, like a Dewsbury Hall, to kind of sit next to an Enzo when we go back to a 4. He didn't do that. He said, I'm not playing Dewsbury Hall today. I'm playing Renato Vega next to Enzo. I'm going with a back 3, and I'm just going to stick an extra attacker on. And he basically trialed and experimented with the idea of playing 2 players in the half space with Nkuku and Felix. You remember a few press conferences ago, he was talking about playing Felix with Palmer and how they needed to find defensive balance for that to happen. So I guess today was the first example of us trying to play with those 2 half space players and having that box midfield. Put Gio up front, who, you know, he needed to score today. I think anybody who played from the beginning needed to get their goal today. And thankfully, very easy evening. And I've always said the one thing that this B team has over the A team is the set pieces. And they showed it tonight. That first goal from Tosin. I don't think the deliveries were all that special. I don't think the deliveries were, you know, Deliveroo. I don't think they were Uber Eats. I don't think they were 5-star. But I do think the difference in the quality of the defending from Noah and also the quality of the heading ability from Tosin on that goal to just redirect it to the far post was fantastic. But that isn't the level of marking and defensive stability that you're going to get in the Premier League. So I will say this and emphasize it. Whatever you witnessed and watched tonight, do not take too much. Really don't take anything from it and apply it to Premier League or apply it to FA Cup. Because what we were playing against tonight, you know, we know these guys have travelled. I think we've got 2 things to be, you know, sad for today. One, that we didn't cover Noah travel for the game. They came on a bus, on a coach, 55 hours I heard, because the flights couldn't be afforded. We should have been better with our hospitality. We should have, you know, if someone comes into your house, you give them tea, you give them bicky, you know, you make the home a place for them to come in and make them feel welcome. We should have paid for their plane. We should have paid for their plane, guys. We should have given them first class flights. Make a trip out of it. Make an experience out of the day. Why have we got these men on a bus? Why have we got these men, you know, getting pins and needles in the back seats, you know, with their knees crushed up against the seat in front? Why are we doing that for? We know that we're going to win the game. We know that we're better. Let's at least make them feel welcome. That's the first thing we have to be shameless for. We have to feel bad for that. Second thing, why is Cucurella on the bench? This is why I need Atrampong to sign his contract. Or something needs to be resolved. Or Samuel Smith. Or Dyer. The other academy players. We did get a few in there today. But it was clear with the scoreline we could add a couple more. Not on Maresca. But, well, you know, whoever's making that decision. Cucurella. We all know from the snippets at Cobham. The training clips. That brother has a wife. He has kids. He loves his family. He even left training one time and stopped recovery to go and be with his family. He could have been, you know, a father to those kids this evening. Taking them to Winter Wonderland if it's open yet. Or, you know, if there's any late, you know, Halloween parties that still haven't finished off. Why have we got this, you know, bonfire night? Whatever, the fireworks are still lit. Why have we got this man on the bench for this game? Why have we got this man taking good time out of his evening with his kids to be on the bench for this game? I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. So, but it was an easy game. Toss in, brilliant header from the corner. That was a goal of quality. The goal from Gu is a goal that comes from a mistake from them. Their defender, I can't remember his name, but that man must have made about 5 or 6 errors this evening. The way that he just passes it across the goal, straight into Gu. Gu pounces on it, runs at the keeper. Lovely, tidy finish, past the keeper for 2-0. Those goals were in the blink of an eye, you know, like maybe 3 minutes apart. It did come after a spell where first 5 minutes, I'm looking at this Chelsea team, I'm thinking, rah, were you lot defending shots and corners and all this, get yourselves together. Once they settled themselves down, they did. It would have been a disgrace if we had conceded today. Thankfully, we kept a clean sheet. Disasi then gets in on the act. Enzo Fernandez with 3 assists today, because 2 of them from corners. Like I said, I don't think the deliveries were Premier League level, so I don't think solution is there now on set pieces and we're out of the woods. But against this level of opposition, the quality of the ball didn't need to be as high. Disasi making the most out of that corner as well, getting his head on it and, finishing for free. Felix, again assisted by Enzo, but Felix did miss an absolute horrendous miss before his first goal. A chance that he should have buried. It was a great ball in from Tyreek George. And he had a couple of crosses in that first half. But, that cross, that should have led to the first goal and an assist. And somehow Felix managed to sky it over the bar, right in front of the goal. Got his goal, though, to make up for it. Takes a couple of deflections. And then, obviously, Mudryk gets in on the act as well. It's a beautiful curler from him, assisted by Nkuku. Wonderful curling strike. We've been saying, and I've been saying, Mudryk has been hitting innocent citizens in the crowd for quite some time. He has been, taking his anger out on those poor people that paid for those tickets. People are thankful today not to be bleeding, not to be, hospitalized, not to be, not to be stricken by the powerful Mikhailo Mudryk strikes. And today he decided to bang one into the top corner like it was Shakhtar-Donetsk all over again, and then stare into the crowd's eyes with, very stern stare. It was quite shiver me timbers type stare. I don't know what was he trying to say with that stare. He was basically looking at them saying, you're lucky I didn't slap that ball into your forehead like I usually do. You're lucky that I didn't concuss you like I usually do. So credit to the goal. I think it was the goal of the day, tossing in second. And credit to the fans behind the goal who survived the brutal attack. But he was good today, Mudryk. Lovely reverse passes, good chance creation on that left-hand side. Everybody was good, really. I think the defence, Badiashile is the one player I'm still looking at in that game who still managed to make shaky moments at times in parts of the match. But Mudryk, Nkuku, Felix gets his goals. Could have had more. Enzo, everybody was fine today. There was no challenge. And then Felix obviously rounds it off as well with his goal. So it's his 6th goal. Nkuku with his penalty as well. And Nkuku with a strike where he took it round the keeper, and then he just managed to have the shot saved, and then on the rebound just stumble it over the line, and that goal goes in as well. So very easy day for our attackers. Good to get you a goal, good to get 2 goals for Nkuku, good to get 2 goals for Felix, good to get a goal for the defenders, 2 of the defenders, Disasi and Tosin, and good for Mudryk as well. Scored a screamer. He's been trying that goal for quite some time and he gets it. But like I said, nothing to take from this game into the future games. I've been saying it already. The B team, this is great for them. I don't even know how much it does for their confidence, because I think they have also worked out that this is a level way below them. You can maybe tell from Badiashile in the press conference, they all want to play on the weekend. As much as we can say that we've got 2 teams or we've got, competitions to rotate, everybody wants to play on the weekend. Everybody wants to play Arsenal. Everybody wants to play Manchester United. Everybody wants to come off the bench at the very least against these teams and contribute. Everybody wants to play the tougher games to really challenge themselves as footballers. These games, they're write-offs. You're going to win them. They're walk in the parks. And this team are too good for this competition. So we just handle business. We win it emphatically, convincingly, bombastically, drastically, and then we move on. So great performance, but big up to Noah, because they're the real winners of the day. Do you know what I mean? Traveling all that way in that way that they traveled and still managing to press in the 70th minute to, really still create a couple of chances and force Jorgensen into some saves. It wasn't like Jorgensen didn't have to make any saves. He still had to make some saves. So fair play to them, because it ain't easy. Do you know what I mean? Some of them man work in Burger King. No joke. That's what I've been told. Like, factually, they work in Burger King, part-timers and whatnot. So for them to pull themselves together fitness-wise and even play against Chelsea for a full 90 minutes when we've got Chukwuemeka to come off the bench tonight. We brought on Dewsbury Hall. We're bringing on, not top players, but we're bringing on, Premier League football level players off the bench. A couple youngsters as well. Credit to them. So, that's it really. Nothing more to say. Make sure you smash up the likes. The road to 100k continues, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Big up your damn selves in a bit, people. Peace. If you can't tell, I'm so ill. long day for me. In a bit.